Veliki pozdrav i dobrodošli u još jedno izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Danas se nalazimo u sportskom domu fudbalera Crvene zvezde. Naravno, govorim o Marakani. Kao što možete da pretpostavite, danas ćemo imati priliku da razgovaramo sa jednim igračem Zvezde. On dolazi iz Gane, reprezentativac je svoje zemlje, a za njega govore da je prepoznatljiv na terenu zbog svoje brzine. Sa nama danas Osman Bukari. Idemo da ga upoznamo. So nice, this blue combination.
It's nice.
How are you?
Hello.
You're done? You're training?
Yeah, it's good.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing too?
I'm good. I'm very good. The day is beautiful today.
Yeah,
so how was your training?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, today is the last training. Tomorrow we have games, so it was not that hard intensity. So it was normal training for us.
Okay, since we are here, close to in front of the stadium, something pops up to my mind. During a derby, you gave one of the most beautiful goals.
Yeah, for
sure.
I think, and in my life, I think that was the most beautiful goal in my life, and it was against Partizan derby, so it was wonderful.
So you just finished your training.
Yes,
I suppose you're hungry. Would you like to?
Yeah, I would like to
walk
join
a little
you.
bit.
Yes.
Okay,
for
let's
sure.
go. Let's go. Okay, we came here because you're living close to here, and there's the water. And I want to start from this point because you told me that you don't like the water, you don't like to swim, and there's a reason, a cultural reason in Africa. Would you like to talk about that?
It's not like I don't like to swim. I would like to swim, but I don't know how to swim. That's why I don't like water. Because in where I was coming from in our village, because when we were young, when you go close to the water, your parents they will shout on you, don't go there again. If you go there, maybe something will bite you, or maybe you would drown inside the water or something like this.
Like
so,
animals, like
yeah,
crocodiles,
yes,
or
so
okay.
It was difficult for us to learn how to swim.
Okay. You were born in Accra. Is Accra
Yes.
the main capital city of Ghana?
Yes, I was born there, but I live in the village.
The village?
Yeah.
And what's the name of the village?
Koumanfi.
Oh, it's so difficult to pronounce.
Koumanfi.
Manfi.
Manfi. Yes.
It was good?
Yeah, it was very good.
And I would like to throw you back to your childhood a little bit. And I would like you to talk about your childhood in your city.
Yeah, when I was young, because my family, they were farmers. They were farmers for cocoa.
Oh.
Yeah, cocoa.
So popular in Ghana, right?
But me, I was schooling. So Saturday and Sunday, I used to go and help them in the farm. When I close from school, Friday, maybe I can go to the farm and help my mother to bring some food stuff to home. And Saturday, I can join her at the farm, and Sunday too. Then Monday, we start school. So we were living in a village where it's a farm.
Even now, every time you have a little bit of free time, you're going to the farm. But
Yes.
can you tell us a little bit more about what are you doing there? Because actually in Serbia, it's not very popular. It's not common to have a cocoa farm. So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, because when I go back to Ghana, sometimes I like to go to the village to feel like the environment, like, oh, this is where I was coming from, and this is where I was living before. So always when I go, I try to go and help them in the farm. I try to do like I did before. So I try to help them in the farm.
So Ghana is a very particular and specific country, but how can you describe to a person like me that has never been to Ghana, your country? So tell me more about that.
Oh, Ghana is a beautiful country, and
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. that's for sure.
and, I think a lot of people like to visit there because it's a peaceful country. There's no fight and like there's no. To live there is very nice to live there because the life there is good.
And okay, let's talk a little bit more about football. I would like to know how everything started. I know that in Ghana it's the most popular sport.
Yes.
But how starts your story?
For me, when I was young, in the school, primary, and I started the football like in KG. We call like KG like when you are like 5 years. So our school and they have a lot of villages close to each other.
Okay.
Like we were 5 years or 6 years. And in the friendly game, I did very well in the game. And that they saw me like I'm a good player. I can play for the senior, for the primary. So when I was in class 1, they started putting me in the football team, the school team. So my colleague would be in the class learning, then me, I'm outside joining the school team.
Okay.
So it was like that, starting from class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, until class 6. Then I was mature enough to play football. So class 6, I go to Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, then I finished school. Then I finished school, I didn't continue. I went to academy, I think for 2 years. Then I told my father like, I want to go to school again. So I stopped the academy, then I joined the school again, like senior high. So I was in school like, you have to go for 3 years. So I was 1 year, first year, and the second year, and the third year, I get this club from Accra. They came to one city in Ghana called Kumasi. It's the second capital in Ghana. They came there to do like we call something like justify, to take the players. Then I went to do the justify and they picked me from there. Then I joined them. I think that was 2015, 2016. I joined them in Accra. So when I finished school, I just joined them in Accra. Then we start football. I played like 1 year. So 2017, I traveled to Belgium.
Okay, yeah. It was first experience,
yeah,
right?
My first
abroad.
experience. I went there for Justify, I think 3 months. Then after they signed me. So I went back to Ghana to prepare myself. So 2018, I came to Anderlecht, but I was in the youth side. So I played 6 months. They signed me for loan, 6 months. So the loan was option to buy, loan with option to buy. But after the loan, they didn't sign me. So I get an offer from Slovakia. Slovakia, Trenching.
Okay.
So I went to Trenching first year, and the second year, I spent 2 years there. Then after, Ghent in Belgium again came to buy me from Trenching. So I spent 1 year in the Ghent. Then after, a club from France came for me for a loan.
Okay.
I went to France for a loan.
So you play France, Belgium, Slovakia, now Serbia.
Serbia.
Which country is your favorite? Tell me.
To France and Serbia.
And Serbia. Okay, that's nice to hear. And you talk about your dad before, but do you have a big family or you are only child?
No, I have a big family. We are in total, we are 9.
Nine?
I have
What?
9 siblings.
Oh my God. That's
So 2 girls and 7 boys.
wow.
And the boys, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest.
Yeah.
I suppose that it's like very common in Ghana to have a big family.
Yeah.
Here is a little bit weird because people basically have one, 2 children.
A lot of family, they have more than 15 siblings and
Oh my God.
maybe sometimes 20.
Is someone else in sports or you are the only one that is
For
playing
now,
sports?
I'm the only one in the sport.
So you are the only one in professional sports.
Yes, yes.
So let's bring it back to sports again. I would like to talk about national team because you are playing for the national team of Ghana.
Yes.
And your debut for the national team was like in 2020?
21.
21
Yes.
against
South
Africa.
Africa. Yes.
So what's the first thing that pops to your mind when you're thinking about
Yeah,
game?
that game was, I was having a little pressure because it was my first game for national team, and it was my dream to play for the national team, and I got a call up to join the national team, and this game was big game too, and I think we played 1-1 in South Africa, so it was good. I played 45 minutes that game.
You played for Ghana as well in Qatar during the World Championship. Why are you smiling? You know I'm going to ask right now because during the game with Portugal, what happened?
Yeah, we lost, but the game was interesting.
Okay, and your celebration was very interesting.
Yeah, the whole world was talking about it. That celebration was, I don't know what happened, what came to me. And Ronaldo is, since I was young, I love him and I like him the way he play, and I don't know what came to me like to do this celebration.
Yeah, so basically you imitate
emotion and those, I can say emotion too. I did it because of I like him.
And Cristiano Ronaldo was a kind of an idol for you when you were...
Yeah, and it was my first time seeing him, so it was pressure to see Ronaldo and play against him.
There's a game with the national team that you care a lot, your favorite game that means a lot to you.
I think that's the game.
In Portugal?
Yes, the Portugal game, and it was World Cup. And every player dreamed to play a World Cup, and I had a chance to play a World Cup, and I got a goal in the World Cup and against Portugal, against Ronaldo. So it's my biggest achievement I think I have in my life, in football career, I think.
This is for the national, and when we talk about club career, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game, I can say, I played one game against Paris Saint-Germain last season, a home game. We won 3-1, and that game was unbelievable. Like, if you see how we won this game against Paris Saint-Germain, that time too, they were Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, lot of big players, variety and those kind of players, and we won the game. And I started that game and I gave assists in that game. So, and I think I did very well in that game. That was my biggest game I played.
Means a lot.
Means a lot to me.
Okay. Would you like to continue conversation inside?
Yes.
Let's eat something.
Yes.
It's time to have a lunch. Let's go. You tell me you never tried Serbian food, right?
No.
Never tried. Okay, I already ordered something very interesting. Hvala. Something interesting to you, but later we will try it.
Maybe still water, sorry?
Može. Water. I ordered a water, a liter of water. And I would like to talk about you living here. So you came here the first time in June 2022. What's the first thing that popped to your mind when you came to Serbia?
When I came here, I saw different culture, different people. The life here is different.
What do you mean different? Why is it different?
The love and how they receive player and those kind of things that I'm saying is different.
So we can say like that, the thing you like more here is like the connection with your fans, with the people.
Yes.
how are they? They're so particular because every player, every foreigner is talking about fans and the energy. So how do you see them?
They love the player and they support. That's why they make me like them.
And how are like fans in your country? I heard that even in Ghana, fans are very energetic. Is that true or?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's like everywhere is like that. Because it's passion and emotion. So the fans, they are crazy.
They're crazy.
When the team are going bad, it's crazy. When it's going good.
Can you tell me about the communication and the connection with your fans here, Red Star? So they're trying to have an approach with you. They're trying to talk to you. Do you know a little bit of Serbian? Can you talk with your fans?
Yeah, but sometimes when I'm working, I meet some of them. They like to take pictures with me and have fun with me. And yeah, they are very nice.
Okay, you said, yeah, I have a communication with them, but not, yeah, I'm speaking Serbian. So can you say some words? Can you speak a little bit of Serbian?
Only the greeting, hi, kako si.
Okay, it's something. It's something.
And like when you are speaking, it's like I understand, but to pronounce it is hard.
And music? Are you listening to Serbian music?
No.
No. Are you sure?
Unless
you're not listening.
Unless they are playing in the dressing room. Or
what kind of music are you listening to the dressing room? So are you listening like Red Star fans song?
No.
No? And what kind of music are you listening?
The normal music they listen, but I don't know the name. I don't know.
Okay, because I saw a video. Would you like to see that? Can you recognize you dancing?
Yes.
Why are you smiling? This is the video, you dancing
I was happy.
while listening a Serbian song. But that's a very particular Serbian
I was very
song.
happy that morning. That's why I was dancing.
Tell me, before we were talking about you coming to Serbia in June, and about the fans, the atmosphere that you like, but there's maybe something you like to do here, something that it's particular, that you particularly like to do when you have free time in Belgrade, in Serbia?
No, I don't have. I mean, sometimes I go to watch the basketball.
Okay.
Because we have
live? You're going live to watch it there?
Yeah, because we have one Ghana player there.
Okay.
Bento.
You're a friend with him?
Yeah, we live in the same apartment.
Okay.
So sometimes I go there to watch.
But you're actually a quiet person, right?
Yes.
You're not like a type that wants to go out to... We're just going to your training or to your games and after resting.
Yeah, stay home.
I think that for a professional player, it's very important to feel comfortable and to be happy in the place where he's living. So you can say that you are comfortable here, that you're feeling good living here.
Yes. Because every player want to feel okay, want to feel comfortable, so that free-minded, so that he can perform on the field. So as for me, so far so good. I'm okay here. I feel comfortable. There's no problem with the club and no issues. So I'm okay here.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. But before you told me that you miss your family, that it's hard to be on the other part of the world alone and
yeah, they understand it. So when it's time, they will join me.
They'll join you?
Yeah.
To Europe or to
I mean,
Serbia?
when it's time for them to come, they will come. But for now, I'm here alone. So I just need to concentrate.
You told me you didn't try Serbian food before because like you're used to eat always the same kind of food, but how is Ghanaian food? I have no clue how is Ghanaian food. So what do you eat guys, what's the typical dish in Ghana?
Ghana, we have a lot of food.
Okay.
We have something called fufu. Fufu.
Fufu? Yes. Okay, what is fufu?
Fufu is like we use soup. Soup, and we have something called cassava.
Okay.
Cassava is like banana. We have banana and cassava.
And what's the difference? Is like
you have to.
Is it smaller one?
No, you have to pound it. I don't know how to. You have to make it like this, something like this.
Okay.
Then after you use to eat soup, you put the sauce, the tomato sauce, to mix it.
Okay, is that the kind of food that you will recommend to a Serbian to try if you go to Ghana?
Yeah, I mean, I like this food.
Tell me, what's your favorite dish?
Yeah, this one is very nice. I like this one most.
Because you're a cheese lover.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So,
taste and
it's good.
It's very nice. Good.
So I'm glad you enjoyed your
Ibanita. Yeah.
And now, as we told before,
now I will start.
You will start eating that more often. That's nice.
Before I saw it in the restaurant, but I don't know how it.
You used to skip that because you didn't know what.
Yeah, I didn't know what is that. But now I see the way it tastes. I will start eating. Even tonight, I will eat this in the restaurant.
Osman, thank you so much for your time. And to wrap everything up, would you like to send a message?
Yeah. Hello, fans. This is Osman Bukari. Yes, I want to say a big thanks to what you have done to us, the support and everything in the Europa League, in the league. The season is going to come an end, and I think we will be champion and we will celebrate together.